Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is new project reveal day. Yep, I got another new project from Copart Rochford. Picked it up the other day, 2 days ago. And I've only just had a chance to do the video, show you what it is. We'll have a walk around it and we'll go from there. I did put a little sneak peek on my Instagram account. So if you haven't already, guys, get over to Instagram, follow me on there, and you will see little sneak peeks of what's coming up on the channel, what I'm doing, stuff like that. So yeah, just before the video goes live. This one, guys, is another one that I've never done before. I saw it and I thought, do you know what? That would be a great little car to do, actually, and I think it appealed to quite a few people. And yeah, again, it's gonna be a cheap car for someone. It's cheap to run, and it's cheap to own. Basically, it has got GT line in the description of this car because it is a GT line version. So I am going to get it in. We're going to have a walk around it, see what the damage is. We'll have a look at the car, see what it's all about. This is just an introduction to the new project. I'm not going to start any works on it today. We're just going to have a look at it. We're going to find out what it's all about. So let me get it in. Let's do this. Right, okay. So guys, let me show you what we've got. Never done one of these before, and I'll tell you what, it looks so nice, especially the inside. The inside of this car is incredible. It's a really, really nice car. I was watching this car for a couple of weeks now, just to see, you know, what it would go for, what the prices are, and stuff like that. And it come up for the auction. I had some bids on it, and it didn't meet the reserve. So I won it, but they wouldn't let me have it. And they was going backs and forwards for it was one day. The first day I won it, they was going backs and forwards 2 or 3 times. I think it was twice. And then on the last time, I said no. I'm sticking to my original bid, and that was that. And they left me hanging for about a full day until they come back to me and said, okay, you can have it for what you won it at. I'm not going to say what I've won it at because there's potentially people that's interested in this car already, and I don't want to come across like, do you know what I mean, like the figures and stuff. So I just want to sort of not gonna. I don't normally say the figures, you know that, but every now and then I'll just you know, mention what I've paid for cars and bits and pieces. But this one, I'm not going to let you know what it is, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. I know some people like to know and a bit nosy when it comes to sort of knowing the figures and that sort of stuff. With other channels do it. I think Rob and Chris do it. Well, you know, they do it and they say the figures. But yeah, it's not my thing, so we're going to leave it there. But let me show you this car because it is great. It is fantastic. So it's a 2017 Peugeot 2008 GT line. Look at that red badge there. Yeah, GT line Peugeot 2008. So it's it's based on the same platform as a 208, but it's just a little bit higher and a little bit longer. It's like a crossover, if you want to call it a crossover, SUV. I don't think you could class it as an SUV because it ain't that high. I don't know if it's coming out on camera. I think on the camera it's actually showing it's an SUV or it's a 4-wheel drive. It's not. It's quite low, but it's got this like hump here that goes at here. So the actual design of this car is pretty smart. You can see that it's got black alloy wheels. Those are 17-inch black gloss black alloy wheels. They are an optional extra, I believe. I've been looking into it. It's an optional extra, a £500 optional extra when you buy them new. So they obviously had that done. As we go around, we're gonna get to the damage. Don't worry, I'll show you where it is. This is a Cat S. Why it's a Cat S? There's no reason why this car should be a Cat S, but I'll show you where the damage is in a little while. We're gonna go around. You know, I did give it a bit of a clean just to see. I wanted to see anything else down this side or anywhere else on the car. And I'll tell you what, it's cleaned up really well. There's a little scuff here, which I think will come out. That trim's come away a little bit, but that needs just popping back in. There's like little poppers on the other side, and that just needs popping back in place. So, yeah, it's, you know, it's not that bad. But you can see as we go around that the tailgate is in really good condition. It's got a reversing camera. Sensors on the bottom, reversing sensors, so that's all good. You got this chrome piece here and as well here, so it follows the curve. I originally thought that was going to be a little bit strange to have a one piece of chrome here, but I think when it comes around and matches the rear spoiler, I think it actually sets it off quite well. I think it's nice. So, but yeah, let's keep going around the car. Again, there's a little pin dip here. Looks like someone sort of opened it. Maybe a door has been opened on it. I don't know. But we're going to try and deal with that. Might get a dent repair guy to come around and have a look at that. I think that will spoil the car definitely if we leave that. So that's got to be done. So yeah, let's get round to the actual damage on the car. This is it. This is the reason why it was written off. So clearly it hasn't been stripped, and 100% show that it's got a Cat S structural damage to it, because it's all still there. This, I think, and I'm only guessing until we actually strip it down, that there's no structural damage on this car. There isn't. It's going to be very unlikely. It's going to be maybe sort of the odd bracket or the odd sort of bit, but I just can't see it. But I might be wrong. We don't know. We just need to get into it and find out, you know, what is going on behind all the wing and the bumper and the bonnet. The bonnet's jammed. It won't open. But what do we think so far, guys, of this GT line Peugeot 2008? It looks really, really nice. So, yeah, we're going to go around and I'm going to show you the inside of this car, because it really, really looks nice. They've really put some thought into this car and they've done some nice, really nice touches. Let me show you the back first. So we've got full black leather seats on the bench here, which is completely flat. The bench is completely flat, so you can get the kids and that in. And yeah, it's quite nice and spacious. You've got black leather trim here with the red stitching as well. Red stitching all round on the leather, on all the seats. Let me show you the inside on the front. So as soon as you open the door, let me show you quickly. It's going to stay on, isn't it? It's not going to go off. Right. So as soon as you open the door, you see the red LED red lights go around the actual dials. That looks pretty nice. Flat bottom steering wheel there. Leather steering wheel. Obviously full black leather in the front as well, and they're heated seats. So you've got an adjustment there to make them sort of hotter. So full leather heated seats on the front. And again, you've got this like red detail on the door card there. It just looks really, really nice. Even like the seat belts. Look at the seat belts. You've got this red like stitch going through the seat belts, and I think that's all to do with Peugeot's GT line version of their cars. But look at the that's the believe it or not, that's the handbrake. That it looks like something out of a fighter jet, doesn't it? It's just, honestly, it just looks so nice, this car. Got the booklet over there on this one, but I've checked it, no service history. So it looks like we'll be doing the full service on this, I think, as well as the timing belt. This is the 1.2 petrol timing belt, so it's going to be a wet belt. So I think it needs to get done. You've got this like terrain thing here as well, so you can switch it different modes. So yeah, I don't know how that, I've not sort of got into that yet. I don't really know how it works, but let me get did I put the key? Oh, I've got the key in my pocket. Come with one key, so we're going to get a key cut for this car, definitely. I think it's needed really for this. So there we go. Nice dials, more or less the same as the 208. The 208 we done before, the black one. It's just probably a little bit different. So yeah, it's a really nice car. Like digital climate control. You've got these little buttons here. Makes it hot and cold. On these ones here, you go up and down. Individual as well. Turn that off a minute. Sat nav as well. We've got sat nav system into this car as well, so that's good. It's all touch screen and that sort of stuff, so that's all sort of there. What else? Gives you obviously the vehicle details, normal stuff really. You can adjust everything on this car, go into settings and sort of, change all those bits and pieces. The other good thing about this car as well, guys, down here, there's a little button here that activates the blind. So yeah, glass roof needs a bit of a clean. Yeah, I think when you turn this, have a look what it does it here. Oh, it comes up here, look. So I turn it there, that one. That's a bit weird, that one, isn't it? Mode. Snow mode. Okay. So that's normal settings on the front one there. But yeah, it's got these it's got these settings. The gear shift as well. That looks really nice chrome gear shift. It's really, really nice. So I'll put my foot on to put the reverse. And there you go, reversing camera. So that's pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. But this handbrake, look at it. It's really, I think it looks pretty cool. It's got some, leather. So yeah, this actually is going to be a really, really nice car for someone. I am quite looking forward to doing this one. I've got to be honest. I found some parts already, so I'm going to start ordering some parts. I've applied for the logbook on this one, so that's going to take 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. I don't really know it. It's all over the show at the minute when it comes to logbooks and using V62 forms. So I'll get that back, but that'll give me enough time to get into it, and we'll go from there. But what do we think of the new project? This is going to be a lovely, lovely car for someone. Boot's quite big as well, spacious. Nice size boot. This actual piece just folds over like that. This should come with a spare wheel and some tools, and it hasn't got it. So I'm going to have to order another spare wheel and some tools to go down there, because they should be down there and they're not there. So I don't know why people take them out, but they do. So yeah, it is what it is. We have got some bits and pieces left over from someone taking it out. Locking key for the wheels, so that's good. But yeah, what do we think? I think it's a lovely car. The looks of it looks really smart, doesn't it? Especially with the black wheels. It don't have to set it off. It don't have to make it nice. I think it's got rear LEDs as well. Yeah, wow. Look at those LED lights. They are cool. Look at that. That's nice. So they're pretty good. I like them. I do like them. Nice. Right, guys, there we go. What do we think? Drop me a comment. Let me know. It is obviously the wet belt, and it's going to put a few people off. But as long as it's changed, and as long as I show me changing it, there should be no issues going forward. It's quite a, you know, as long as it's, I've got to drop the sump as well, check the pickup, clean all that. And as long as it's maintained and looked after and, you know, and that sort of stuff, it will just keep going on and on and on. I'm going to show you the mileage before I go, because something happened when I picked this car up at Copart. Basically, sorry, it don't like it when you leave the key in there. It screams at you. So basically, when I won this car, I won it, and it had 59,000 miles on the clock, right? 59. When I picked it up, I got in, just checking it, just making sure the handbrake was up and bits and pieces. And I noticed on the dash, it said 95,000 miles. And I thought, hold on a minute, that's wrong. There's something wrong here, because it should show 59. So I was at Copart, and I was on the car was on the trailer, and I was ready to go. And I thought, I've got to go back in there and tell them what's happened. Basically, it's the wrong car, or it's the wrong mileage. Something's gone wrong. And I figured it out. It took me a while, because I was sitting there thinking, oh, I'm going to go. And I was getting angrier and angrier, thinking I'm going to have to go in there and go, no, I'm going to refuse the car. I don't want it. I want my money back. I want a refund. You've sold me something that's a false advertisement or whatever. You've sold me something that isn't true. And I was, yeah, my blood was starting to boil when I was ready to go in there and tell them, yeah, shove it, give me my money back. Until I worked it out. Let me show you what I found. So, yeah, what I saw was this. 95,507 kilometers. Can you see that? It says kilometers. And I didn't clock it. I just see the 95,000 miles. And I thought my blood was boiling. I was thinking, no, something's gone wrong here. So they definitely didn't say we had 95,000 miles. And that is in kilometers. So what you have to do to change it is to get into the system, is to click up there. Hold on. Nope. How did I do it? How did you do it? I can't remember now. Nope. Okay, let me just put that down a minute. So options, system settings. Here we go. So it's there, look. So all you got to do is switch it to miles. Yeah, press OK here, and then go to the dash, and it's changed to miles. Look, 59,358. That's what was throwing me, and I was like, yeah, I was just getting more and more angry, and I thought, oh, Copart's done it, Copart's done this, Copart's done that, and it turned out I just needed to change the system. So I was cursing them, but sorry, Copart. Luckily I didn't go in there, and I didn't go in there, and it took me a few minutes to work out what was going on. But yeah, panic over, as they say, guys. Panic over. And yeah, well, there we go. That is the new project. We're going to get into this in a couple of days. Start stripping it down. We're going to see the damage. We're going to do a damage assessment and see what's going on behind there. But I don't think it's a lot. I think it's just going to be brackets. Hopefully it's not, because I've already pulled that apart like there. It's not touched the crash bar. I can already see the crash bar there. It's not hit the crash bar, and it's not hit the leg. So I'm assuming, I'm hoping that inner wing as well is going to be okay. But yeah, we'll just see how we go. But what do we think? Peugeot 2008 GT line. I think this is going to be a lovely, lovely car for someone. And it just looks smart, doesn't it? It looks nice. So, yeah, there we go. Bonnet is jammed. Can't open the bonnet. It says it on there as well. The reason why we can't open the bonnet is because the bonnet latch or lever is actually, when you open this door, you have to open this passenger door, and it's in the door well. Well, this door will only go to there. You can't open it no further than that. So I'm going to leave it as it is. We're going to get into it. It runs and drives, so I know the engine's in there. But yeah, we're going to get into it, guys, and strip it all down and have a look at the damage once we start the videos. So yeah, that's it. Right, okay, guys, that's the end of today's video. Just a quick one, an introduction to the car. Hope you like it. Drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you soon.